Hello, what's up? What's going on, Anasi fam? Hello, hello. What is up? Hello. How are you doing today? I am so happy to be here. I am Rhonda Marshall. I am the CEO formulating chemist at Anasi Naturals. At Anasi, we bring clarity to confused curls. If you're confused about your curls, about what's going on with your curly hair journey, guess what? You are in the right place. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe. Put on the post notifications. This is new. I usually go live on Instagram, so this is new. All of the, what is it? I'm trying to see. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. I need you to do that. Share this broadcast. We need as many people as possible to come on over here. If you are ready to spring into healthy hair, this broadcast is for you. If you are ready to spring into healthy hair, we know that spring is here, and we know that our routine changes, what we do and how we go about our curls, and to make sure they're healthy, we want to make sure they're it changes with the season. So this is what this broadcast is about. We're going to make sure that you have your checklist ready so that you are good to go for the spring, and to make sure your curls are healthy. If you want more content like this, let me know. Definitely, I am bringing more content, more things for you to about your curls. So this channel will be more so about learning about how to take care of your hair, learning about products, ingredients. I am a chemist. I formulate all the Nasi products. I have been natural rocking my curls for over 20 years, and so I have a plethora of knowledge. I'm a certified science teacher. I used to teach high school chemistry, so I have a plethora of knowledge that I love to share, and I just love to, communicate and have a community with you. So that's what this channel is about, and it's about us having fun as well. So, if any of that sounds good to you, let me know, and we're going to just get started. We're going to get started, and so I want to make sure that your hair is you're ready for spring. So this month we're talking about spring into healthy hair. So I want to just make sure that your curls are ready. And if you've been on the broadcast for any amount of time, if you know any amount of time, the first thing that your first line of defense, if your curls are acting wonky, if you are experiencing any type of issues, usually your first line of defense is this one thing. Okay. And it is to make sure that you are working on a clean hair and scalp. And so, how do we do that? We have to make sure that you have a clarifying shampoo in your regimen. So, clarifying shampoos, we do have one. We have our Soothing Mint clarifying shampoo here. It's at the white label, but it what clarifying does, it actually helps to remove buildup from your hair. I'm not talking about apple cider vinegar. I know a lot of people talk about that, but that is not going to remove the buildup from your hair. Why is that important for the spring? Well, the springtime you're gonna have, and usually in the spring we're piling on products. We're getting our curls popping. We're going out more, and we're just we kind of we're putting in gels, we're putting in mousses and creams and so forth. And so those things can have a tendency to build up on your hair. Even conditioners can build up on your hair. So you have to make sure that you do like a reboot. Okay, a reboot, and clarifying shampoos do that. Now, how often should you clarify? You should clarify at least once a month. Once a month, one or two times a month. If you have fine hair, if you have low porosity hair, then you should definitely make sure that you are clarifying more, maybe twice a month. So definitely you want to make sure that. And then also, not only clarifying your hair, you want to make sure that you also have in your regimen, you have a cleansing shampoo. So a gentle cleansing shampoo is also essential for healthy hair. So when you are, and we do have one, we have our Soothing Mint gentle cleansing shampoo here. And so what those do as well, you can use those weekly. Okay, so gentle cleansing shampoos can be used. They're gentle. They're actually not as clarifying shampoos, a little bit more stronger surfactant, and it's designed that way to remove the buildup. Okay, but gentle cleansing shampoos, they're actually the industry name for the surfactant is baby foam. So it's really gentle and mild for your hair, but it also does help clean your hair. And ours actually not only mildly it cleans your hair, but it also helps to condition, has conditioning agents in there as well. And so you need both, especially in the springtime, because if you just go clarifying, a lot of people don't like that. They're like, oh, it makes my hair feel like hard, or they just don't like clarifying. It's a needed benefit for your hair, but you also want to follow up with a gentle cleansing that is more milder to kind of balance everything out. Okay, so so you have to make sure in your regimen when you're springing into healthy hair, you have a clarifying shampoo and a gentle cleansing shampoo in your regimen. That's your first line of defense to get your curls popping. Now, the second, so the checklist, we're going with four components on your checklist. So the second component in your checklist to make sure that your curls are ready is to have a deep conditioning regimen, have a deep conditioner in your regimen when you are especially in the springtime. The reason why deep conditioning is so important, deep conditioning, what it does is that it actually helps to, there's yummy ingredients in there. Usually some deep conditioners, they have protein, they have moisture, a combination of both. We do have a deep conditioner in our restorative hair mask, which is a perfect balance of protein and moisture, which is essential for healthy hair. But what deep conditioners do is that they actually when you deep condition, you're lifting the cuticle so all of the yummy ingredients can get underneath the cuticle so that your hair can be, you can restore, say if you have any type of breakage, any type of damage to your hair, deep conditioners is a quick way for you to get that moisture and that protein balance back into your hair. Okay, and so why is that essential even in the springtime? Well, springtime, your hair is going through a lot of different things. You have the sun, that's actually taking away the protein from your hair. It's drying it out, so you're losing protein, UV and pollutants, and just even manipulating when you're doing those beautiful styles, when you're getting your curls popping, you're losing protein even as you touch your hair and you're manipulating your hair. So what you want to do is that you want to make sure that you are replenishing that protein and moisture. And so how do you do that? You do that with a deep conditioner. Okay. And so that is an essential in your arsenal when you are trying to get your hair spring ready. Okay. You have a deep conditioner that can do both, can restore the protein and the moisture balance into your hair. All right. Okay. Well, we're moving right along here, right? So those are the first one was cleansing, making sure you have those that clarify, making sure you have that the gentle cleansing shampoo in your regimen, so your cleansing on point, and then you want to have your deep conditioning in your arsenal. And then the third thing you want to do, okay, have in your arsenal on your checklist to make sure your curls are popping is that you have a moisturizing product. Okay, moisturizing and hydrating. Okay, I know we go into this, moisture versus hydration, but what we're saying, a lot of things people think like, okay, well, I'll just moisturize. We all know this, right? We often say, us curly girls, our hair is so dry, we need moisture. And a lot of times I hear people, they always talk about, wow, my hair is dry, I need moisture. That's instantly, we know that, we can see that, we know that instantly. But also your hair, and we look at the balance between hydration. Hydration is where your hair, you need the like the water. Okay, for instance, hydration is more when you're talking about the water content. We're talking about drawing in, you talk about the dew points and the moisture, where a moisturizing product can have oils, can have emollients in there. An oil cannot be hydrating, but an oil can be moisturizing where it locks it in. Okay, and so you want to make sure that you have both, and usually you can get moisture and hydration through a leave-in conditioner. Okay, and particularly there we have two. Actually, we have a spray leave-in, which I don't have here, and you can also have more of a cream-based leave-in. But what leave-ins do is that they give you a combination of, they have emollients, they have oils in there, they have conditioning agents, which are great for which were great for smoothing out your hair, for repairing the hair, any holes in your hair from all of the sun and all of the wear and tear. But you also have, of course, water in there, and you have humectants in there, which gives you that hydration, which is going to draw in that moisture. Okay, that's what humectants, they draw in that moisture. Okay, so that your hair, so not only is your hair going to get moisturized, but it's going to lock it in. And so the emollients and the oils and the conditioning agents, all of those, what that's going to do with the combination of those is going to draw in that moisture and lock it in. And the best way to do that is with the leave-in conditioner. Okay, and we know that just straight water will not, it's only temporary, because it does not have those emollients. Your hair is porous, so your hair is going, if you just put water on your hair saying, okay, I'm finna moisturize my hair and hydrate my hair, then that water is not going to that water is going to come right back out. There's nothing to lock it in. So you do need those oils and those emollients in there to help keep that moisture in there, and the humectants is going to draw it in. And so that is essential. So you have to make sure that you have that you have that leave-in that can do both. Yes. Is it possible? Hello, D. Is it possible the curl cream? Is that possible with the curl cream or just with the leave-in? Yes. Now a curl cream can also give you that hydration and moisture, because it does have that. It does have that benefit. So a curl cream, depending on how it's formulated, some of them can be a little bit heavier for fine hair. But what a curl cream can do, you can get all the bang for your buck. So you can get the hydration, you can get the moisturizing benefits, and also you can get the definition as well. So the styling. And we do have a curl cream. Rock Your Curls curl cream is actually, I don't know if you can see it back there in the back. It's in that light blue jar back there. But our Rock Your Curls curl cream, it has those emollients that I talked to you about. It has the humectants. It has also the defining, helps to define your curls as well. Now ours is designed for more of a coarse hair texture. I mean, it is a more on the heavier side. So even fine hair girls love it. They use it as a one and done styler. So you also can use curl creams as a one and done. So what I'm saying with a one and done, you can actually skip your leave-in and go to the, style your hair, wash, condition it, deep condition it, and you can go straight to the curl cream if you have fine hair. Now, if you have coarse hair like myself, you want to make sure that you have that leave-in, and then you can use your curl cream. But yes, curl creams, thank you for that question. Curl creams can be used as a one and done, but if you have more coarse hair, you want to use the leave-in with the curl cream. Now, can you just use a leave-in by itself? Now, some people do that. It depends on what should I say? It depends on the condition of your hair. Now, if you are color treated, if you have of coarse hair, color treated, your hair is porous, it's high porosity, then a leave-in is not going to keep that moisture for long, because your hair is more porous. Okay. You want to have the leave-in with some other type of oil, some type of gel, or some type of curl cream to help to keep that your hair moisturized longer. Okay, so it just depends on the condition of your hair whether you want to just use a leave-in. But ideally, I would not just recommend that just using leave-in, because you're going to have to keep applying more and more frequently, because your hair is porous anyway. Okay, and so when you layer your products, it's a better chance of your hair staying moisturized longer. Okay, so let's see. Thank you for that question. I know I answered that a lot. Okay, and after this, I will be answering questions as well. So we did have some questions that came in, and I said I would address them live. But let me get through the fourth and final step in your checklist. Is you want to make sure that your hair is protected. Okay. Now, your hair is so important. I mean, you can see I'm protecting my hair right now. I have on a wrap. This is one way you can do it. But in the springtime, it's so important that you protect your hair from the elements. Okay. Because like I said, you have the sun, you have, I mean, it's rainy out sometimes. Your hair just can go through a lot of stresses. You have weathering and so forth. Um, Environmental factors. You go inside, you may have air conditioner, so forth. So it's good to protect your hair not only during the day but also at night. Okay, so your hair should be protected basically 24/7. How do you protect your hair 24/7? I know you don't want to be wearing your hair covered 24/7, but here's some ways outside of wearing hair wraps or also a satin bonnet at night, which we do have a satin bonnet. This is another way you can protect your curls. Okay, we do have our satin bonnet. It's on our website. So at night, it has the drawstring here, and it's has the satin very much for your hair, so your hair won't experience that friction. But satin bonnets at night, definitely you want to make sure you have your hair covered to protect it at night from the cotton and from rubbing your hair rubbing on your pillow, or you can have a satin pillowcase, but um, you want to just make sure your hair is protected. Okay, so that's at night. During the day, okay, so I'm going to tell you how you can protect your hair outside of using just covering your hair is through styling products, okay, such as gels. Gels are excellent way for you to protect your hair. Okay, we do have a hard hold gel here. We have our curl sculpting glaze, which gels what they do is that they protect your hair from keeping your hair like keeping the moisture locked in first of all, but also it protects your hair from the UV from type of rays from the sun, from the heat, and it also prevents your hair from frizz, which is something that if you have humidity in the air, the actual gel can actually stop that humidity from causing your hair to get frizz. Okay, and it keeps your hair defined long. It keeps your hair moisturized longer because it has those polymers in there that can fight frizz, that can not only define your hair, it protects it from making sure that the moisture doesn't leave your hair, but it also helps to lock in the moisture as well. Okay, so are excellent way styling products. Mousse, we do have a mousse here. We have a liquid styling gel. So all of these are styling products. These are fragrance free. Okay, for those who are don't want fragrance in your kind of want to go a different route. With fragrances, we do have fragrance free options, but those styling products are a great way to help to restore the hair. Okay, repair the hair. There's proteins in there. They can also help to baobab protein, which actually help to for heat or UV rays to minimize the damage of that. Um, so there's tons of ways that you can protect your hair outside of just covering it up, and definitely styling products is a great way to do that. All right. Well, those are the four. So cleansing, making sure your hair is cleansed. You have cleansing in your regimen. You have a clarifying shampoo and the gentle cleansing in your regimen. Make sure number two was to make sure that you are deep conditioning regularly. You can deep condition every 2 weeks, every week, but make sure even once a month. But it does have to be in your regimen, deep conditioning, and you have to make sure that your hair is moisturized. You want to keep your hair moisturized with a leave-in conditioner, and you can also use, as I told you, you can use a curl creams. The styling products can also help to do that. And then also you want to protect your hair, whether it be with a satin bonnet, whether it be with your protecting your hair using a head wrap, or you are using gels and styling products to protect your hair. Also, protect your hair oils as well. So that's another way to lock it in and protect your hair from the humidity and the frizz as well. And we do have an oil. We have our hair and scalp elixir as well that can help to lock in that moisture and to protect your hair. All right. So I am going to answer a few questions here. I see. Thank you for putting them in the comments here. I'm going to answer those questions and then we are going to sign off. Okay, so there was a question from Diana. She asked, I have low porosity hair, fine, thin hair. When applying a conditioner, it feels like I'm putting glue on my curls. It really feels sticky and it weighs it down. Okay, that is typical thing for conditioners actually can weigh down fine hair. Okay, so what conditioners do, so fine hair, especially, she says she's low porosity fine hair. So low porosity means that your cuticle is more so laid down flat. It's very healthy. Okay, high porosity means the cuticle is lifted. Usually there's some damage going on, there's color treated or something of that nature. But low porosity hair, if you put on, it's almost like your it's laid down flat, and when you're putting on conditioners, it's almost like you're piling it on your hair. So conditioners, there's no holes per se for it to stick to. So it will feel heavy, it will feel weighed down, versus somebody with high porosity where the conditioners are designed. They're going to go in there, they're going to actually act as a caulk, and they're going to fill in those holes and that's missing. But if you have low porosity hair and you have fine hair, it's a tendency for conditioners to build up on your hair. So what you can do to minimize that is that you can actually take your conditioner, and you can, whatever you're using, you can actually put it in a spray bottle with some water, shake it up, and make it more to be like a more of a finer, more of a liquid base. Okay. Cream based conditioners will be more heavier on your hair, versus you're thinning it out and making it be more lightweight for your hair. So you can do that, or you can use our leave-in conditioner, which is our all-in-one Pamper My Curls Moisture Mist. So that has conditioning properties. It has all of the ingredients that you would need for your hair, that a conditioner would, but it's lightweight. Okay. So thank you for that question. Okay. Here's another. Okay, what ingredients do I need to look for to reduce? Okay, that was an addition to her question. What ingredients should she look for? It's more so with the actual consistency of the product versus the formulation can vary. So I'm not going to say, okay, if you see shea butter in there, that's going to be heavier automatically. It depends on the formulation and how it's formulated. So you just have to try the product, see how it feels on your hair. If it feels heavy, then okay, then you have to make some adjustments. But yeah, there are just and some people can use, for example, our aloe hibiscus leave-in. It's the lightest cream that we have, and it's formulated to be very lightweight. But some fine hair, low porosity, you can say, oh, it's still a little bit too heavy for my hair. So we have a customer in Australia. She actually takes the leave-in, and that's what she does, and put it in a spray bottle, and to make it more lightweight, so she can actually use it that way. So it just depends on your hair texture, your hair type, that and just applying it to your hair, and just to see how your hair feels. And also, maybe if you apply, don't apply so much. But even if you do apply, people go, I apply just the smallest amount, and it's still, so you just have to see how that product works for your hair, and then govern yourself accordingly. All right. Okay. Next question is Judy Reeves. Thank you. How do I strengthen my edges? Okay. Your edges, how do you strengthen them? Now it depends. Now here it is. It depends on how if you have any type of hair loss in around your edges. Is it traction alopecia, or is it some other type of which you're just pulling your hair too tight, or is it scarring or not scarring? So that is the issue. Is the hair loss scarring or not scarring? But it to strengthen, to make sure that your just your hair, because it is sensitive, and your hair follicles around your edges are more prone to, because they're more sensitive, they're more prone to breakage. You can definitely massage it. We do have I go by these two products have been lifesaver for my hair, for my scalp and everything, to strengthen it. These two products should be in your regimen. Write them down. It is in our Pamper My Curls line. It is our all-in-one moisture mist, and it is our hair and scalp elixir. Okay, those two together, oh my goodness. I mean, It has so many great ingredients in there. So you're going to get the moisture for your hair, and you be able to massage your hair. It has the proteins in there to help strengthen your hair. It also has soothing aloe in there to help soothe your scalp. So that is essential. Massaging, it has, and even if you go into our elixir, it has peppermint, rosemary, and tea tree, which you can prevent it has antifungal properties of the tea tree oil. It has the peppermint to stimulate the scalp. So those two together, if you get those two and just massage around your edges and really, that's considering you do not have any scarring. Of course, you have to go to dermatology and see about that. But those two there will really help to soothe and to help to make sure that your hair is strengthened and it is healthy around your edges. Okay. Another question. Um, Okay. She says, and thank you, Judy. Lynn says, I cannot keep my hair moisturized. I have to keep moisture in it. What do I need for my hair? Okay. So she says she just cannot keep her hair moisturized. No matter what she does, she cannot keep it moisturized. Okay. Now, here it is. Remember what I told you, your first line of defense is making sure. So your step one is, have you clarified? When was the last time you clarified your hair? When was the last time? So that is essential to make sure you have removed buildup, because buildup is what can cause any type of dryness or breakage, okay, and cause for you to actually have to keep, putting leave-in in your hair, okay. Secondly, how is your hair color treated? Is it high porosity? Because those things that can cause for your hair to moisture to leave fast. Okay, so what you want to do, if that's the case, then you have to make sure that you are deep conditioning to make sure you get that protein moisture balance. You want to make sure that you're also using a good balance of here's 4 key components: that you're cleansing, condition, that you're moisturizing, and that you're locking in that moisture. So those are 4 key components to your healthy hair. So you not only you just keep applying leave-in, you have to make sure that you lock it in, whether it be with the oil, with it be a cream, or some type of gel, to make sure that you are keeping in that moisture. Once your hair and scalp is clean, that you are locking in that moisture, and with the gel, cream, oil, or an oil or oil. Okay. And so that will help to minimize that. But your first line of defense also is just make sure that you have a clean hair and scalp. Okay, that can rectify a lot of things. Okay. All right. I think those were all the questions, and I so appreciate you. I enjoyed this. I thank you guys so much for joining and your questions. I appreciate you. And yeah, we will come back not next week, but the following week. So this is every other week. So make sure that you share, let your peeps, let your everybody know to subscribe to our channel. Come on over if they want to learn about their hair, learn about ingredients, learn about just how to rock this natural hair that we have, this beautiful, glorious mane that we have. Join us, subscribe to our channel, turn on your notifications, like this page, comment, and we're so happy to have you here. All right, have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, have a great day.